Stay safe.
Stay active.
And stay healthy.
I'm Mrs. Barrett from PASS, Physical Activity and Sports Specialist, and we hope you're keeping active and healthy at home or at school. This PE lesson is aimed at children in reception classes, so early years foundation stage, and it is one of our athletic sessions. In this PE lesson, we're going to be working on our throwing. So continuing on our last throwing session, we're going to be looking again at different ways that we can throw, and in particular trying to throw using a chest push. And we're also going to be trying to throw as accurately as we can, so try and throw in the right place. This means the children need good control using 1 and 2 hands when they are throwing. So for this particular PE lesson, you will need a nice clear space where you can do some throwing. We've come outside, so we've got a nice clear space, so hopefully you may have an outside area you can use too. And you'll need a number of pieces of equipment that you can use to throw. So we've got some balls and some bean bags. If you haven't got balls and bean bags, maybe you could use cuddly toys that are soft or cushions that you don't mind using outside. And in addition to things to throw, you'll also need some markers. We've got 3 markers across the middle of the garden there to act as 2 ends, and we're also going to use the markers as holes for our throw golf later on. So if you haven't got cones, maybe you could use garden pots or books or whatever it might be as markers. So things to throw and markers. If you want to pause the video there and grab what you need for our throwing session. Hi, welcome back reception class. Hopefully you're all nicely ready and you've got the equipment you need for our throwing session. So we're going to do a warm up first to get us nice and ready for our PE lesson and get our muscles in our arms and shoulders in particular nice and warm. For this activity I'm going to use my 2 daughters, Xanthi and Athena, to help me. Athena's in reception and Xanthi's in year 3. They're going to play against me in a throwing game. So they're going to start on this side of the garden and I'm going to start on the opposite side of the garden, and I've put a line of cones as markers to separate the 2 sides. They must stay over their side and I'm going to stay over my side. On both sides I've put lots of bean bags that we're going to have a go at throwing. Like I said, if you haven't got bean bags, you could use soft cuddly toys, cushions, soft balls. And the aim of the game is to try and throw the equipment and get rid of it. So it's called tidy up, and you're trying to get rid of the equipment as quick as you can. And the further you throw it, the longer it's going to take the person on the other side to collect it. So if you can throw really far, it also means you've got a better chance of doing well. So collect it quickly and throw it. Don't hang on to them. You need to get rid of them. Right, girls, you ready to show them what our warm-up looks like? Okay, so you're this side. I'm the far side. So you're going to play with Xanthi, Athena. You're going to play on Xanthi's side. So stand that side of the cone. Are we ready? Go. We can throw it in any way we like. Overarm, underarm. Trying to stay on your side, Athena. Can't go past the cone. Can't pick up that one because that's on my side. Look behind you. You're doing a good job. Try and throw them in the area we're playing. Good job.
Oh no.
Cool, you're doing really well. Okay, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. Try and get rid of all those bean bags, girl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Oh, that doesn't count. I'm going to put those back. Right, count up how many bean bags you've got your side of the cone. I have 3 and there's 2 out over there. So it's a draw, 3 all, because 2 went outside of the playing area. That's a really fun game that gets the heart beating faster and gets them working and thinking about their throwing. How did you throw them? What did you do? You did an underarm throw. How did you throw?
I did both.
You did both. So underarm and overarm. Which one do you think got it the furthest?
Overarm.
Overarm.
It went really high and it went really long.
Okay, so overarm was the furthest for Xanthi and Athena chose to throw underarm. So maybe you might have done the same. reception class. Hopefully you enjoyed that warm-up and your heart's beating faster and you feel nice and warm for more throwing activities. For the next activity, we're going to use a larger ball or cushion or cuddly toy, and we're all going to have a go at doing the same way of throwing, which is pushing with 2 hands from our chest. And this is called a chest push, and it's going to help us later on with activities like shot put. So we're going to have a go at all doing the same one. Can everybody do this for me? We're going to make a W with our hands, or you could think of it like a butterfly. So you're going to join your thumbs together and make big wide hands to make your W or your butterfly. You're then going to put your butterfly or W behind the ball or the cushion that you're using. And I'm going to use a bigger ball for this one because it means I've got to use 2 hands. And it's going to start with your ball at your chest, and then you are going to have a go with bent arms, letting go straight arms. And we're going to try and push the ball nice and high up into the sky. Okay, so my daughters Xanthi and Athena are going to have a go at pushing their ball high up into the sky. So Xanthi, do you want to go and grab that orange ball, and Athena grab the yellow ball, and see if you can have a go at pushing the ball high in the sky from your chest. So Xanthi, you ready? Come up to this green cone that can be our starting cone. Right, make your W, your W, and pushing up nice and high, letting go up to the sky. Excellent. Wow, that was an awesome chest push. Athena, can you make your W and push? Brilliant. Good job. Go and collect it. Xanthi, have another go. See if you can push it a little bit further this time. Think about what you could do with your legs as well. Good job. Pushing nice and far. Oh, it didn't quite go as far, I don't think, that time. Right, Athena, see how far you can push your ball. Good stuff. Try and aim a bit higher rather than down at the floor. So the children hopefully have a good opportunity to have a number of different pushes. And then what you can do is set a marker cone for them. And they will mark where it first hits the floor. Now, as Xanthi's in year 3 and Athena's in reception, their throwing cone is going to be at different positions. So it gives Athena a bit more of an opportunity to get close to where Xanthi gets to. So, Xanthi, you're going to push from the green cone. And Athena, you're going to push from the blue cone. Okay. And these are our markers, girls. So, Athena is your blue. I'm going to mark where yours lands with the blue cone, and Xanthi, your orange. I'm going to mark yours where it lands with the orange. It's still going to go that way, Athena, so face that way. And push as far as you can up to the trees. Face that way. Push it far as you can. Good job. And where it first hits the ground is where I'm going to mark with your cone. Right. And now, Xanthi, when Athena's out of the way, see if you... leave it. That's it. Come over here for me, Pickle. Come over here. Okay, now Xanthi's seeing she's going to push even further than her sister. Oh, close. It was a little bit further. Take that with you. And mark where it first hits the ground, not where it rolls to. So now they've got a personal best, or PB, that they can try and beat. So do you want to see if you can get your blue cone even further, Athena? See if you can push it even further. Did it go further?
Yeah,
I think it did. Move your blue cone then, where it first hit the ground. Oh, that's where it's ended up. Come this way a little bit. That's more like it. Pick up your ball. And now Xanthi's got her personal best, her orange cone to beat. See if you can beat it, Xanthi. Oh, just a little bit shorter, but pretty consistent. Okay, so do you want to stop the video and have a go at doing the chest push and seeing how far you can push the ball away from your body? Hi, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed doing those chest pushes. And we're going to carry on doing chest push on our last activity to see if we can use our chest push to push far but also in the right direction, and we're going to play golf. So what's going to happen is Xanthi and Athena are going to have a tee, a starting cone, which is at this end of the garden. They're each going to have their own ball, and they're going to use their two-handed chest push to push towards a blue marker cone that I've put at the opposite end of the garden. And they're going to try and get their ball as close to the marker cone in the least amount of pushes possible. So you need to watch carefully to make sure they don't cheat at this one, because on their second throw they push from where the ball first hits the ground, not where it rolls to. So Xanthi, if you come out the way and let Athena have her first push from this green cone here, sweetie, from here, and you're aiming towards the blue cone. Right. So that's where it landed. Go and grab your ball, and your next push is going to be from here, Athena. So really look at your target, look at your blue cone, and aim towards there. Right, push it high into the sky. Good job. Now you're going to throw from here. How many throws have you had? 2 so far. This will be throw number 3. Okay, throw number 3. Now you're going to throw from here. That's throw number 4. You do it next. 5. Maybe you're going for the blue cone, yes? 6. Surely this time. It is. Yeah, we'll stay there. Okay. It took 7 throws for Athena to chest push to the blue cone. Xanthi, can you do the same? So pushing from the green cone. Every time it lands, watch to see where it first hits the ground. Go for it. So that's number 1. So a second throw needs to be from where the ball first hit the ground. Are you watching? Good girl. So this is throw number 2. Good job. That was close. Can you do it in 3 throws, Xanthi? Remember where it landed? Right, nice and accurate. Aim to that. Awesome. So Xanthi managed to do it in 3 throws, and Athena managed to do it in 7 throws. So then they can have another go to see if they can beat their score. Or you can move the cone, to a different area of their garden, like it's the second hole in a game of golf. Hope you enjoy this game, and be ready to watch next week for some other athletics activities. Until then, stay safe, stay active, stay healthy.
Bye.